I've got some amazing news to announce.
Oh. Oh.
Well.
Is it?
Here we are, it's a brand new vlog, it's a brand new Monday. I've got a brand new bacon sandwich in a bag at the train station. Two things, first of all, massive shout out without getting sauce on it to Fanny Compton, member of the Act on This community that I run for actors, watcher of the vlog, bought me this t-shirt. It's a Gary V t-shirt.
Hey everybody, this is Gary V, Nerdchuck.
Fanny, I have nearly bought this t-shirt myself on 2 occasions. Now I don't have to, thank you very much. Anyone else wants to send me anything, then give me a shout. This woman's shouting on the tannoy, if you can hear her. We'll carry on anyway. Secondly, going into Manchester right now to begin episode 1 of a 6-part documentary series that I am narrating. So this isn't a documentary that I'm trying to get commissioned by the BBC. This is a narration of a documentary I'm doing on flights. I can't tell you any more about it by the fact that it's on flights. I might be able to tell you more when we get there because we're going to ask permission to film. If we can't get any permission to film, then you won't see much of it, but I'll tell you all about it afterwards. Cut to some shots of us having a great time on the train, Lee. Go! And here we are, once more, at the Voiceover gallery. Who's going to answer the door today? Let's ring and find out. Now, it could be Chris Power, it could be Laura, it could be Jade, or it could be Roddy, or it could be Anthony, or it could be Jason. No idea. Let's see, though. It looks like no one wants to answer the door to Ross yet. Nobody's home. They're pretending they're not in. They're pretending they're not in. But I know they are. Because the lights are on. Laura. Laura. Roddy. Jade. That is too slippy. I am not getting on there. We're going to stand on this. There's a lot of moss on it. Yes. Come on, Jade. You can do it. Yes. We didn't think you were going to let us in. We thought you were all ignoring us. Top vlogging. Petch, come upstairs. You know the way. Are these all my scripts?
These are all yours.
Oh my goodness, how many episodes are we doing today?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I've just printed it off. It's still literally hot off the press.
It's hot. Oh, it's warm. You know, you put, oh, it's like warm bread on your face. Have you ever done that? Put their face into a loaf of warm bread.
I don't even
quite like
think I
that.
can staple it. It's that big.
I mean, that's what all the girls say to me, Jade.
I don't even think I can staple it.
I don't think I can staple that. It's that big. I go, yeah, no. Oh, guess what? Today, we might be finding out whether I get a job that is very close to the threshold of going to New York.
Oh my God, really?
Yep.
That's very exciting.
It's 25 big ones.
25 big ones. I mean, that's definitely a Deliveroo.
That's it's 100% a Deliveroo, without a doubt. It's more than a Deliveroo. It's not quite New York, but it's somewhere in between. So it might be like a bag of donuts from Tesco. So, it's like the Crystal Maze, this. I'm gonna need cups. I'm gonna have my Starbucks cup. And Petch, what do you want? You can have it's a brown cup. Not in there. There's nothing in there, Petch. This is a vital utensil in making coffee, I'm sure. I'm sure I've been told this before. I'm gonna fill that up. Right, that's on. There's got to be some utensils for stirring. Yep, here. A knife. Oh. Spoon, yes. Decaf? What's the point in that? Doesn't even... Is that the one that went on there? That doesn't work. Is that the one that went on there? That doesn't work. Is that the one that went on there? That doesn't work. Let's pop that there. Oh, PG Tips green tea, Lee. We nearly had tea for you. Jade, this is too hard. I found coffee, Jade, but it's decaf.
Yeah, they're in these.
Ah, right. I'm sure I took the lid off this, but now it won't go on because it's too big. Oh, it was that one.
You also have a letter.
I do?
Yeah, that's yours.
Why have I got a letter addressed to this place?
No.
Now, this is exciting. Well, you know what? Let's do it in there over a coffee. You take that, and we'll do mail time in the office. So probably need about that much. That'll do. Lee, I've got you a tea bag. No, that's got in the coffee one. Wait a minute. That's your tea bag. So what we're doing now is we're just letting the water marinate in the kettle. You basically try to get the water from the metal thing into this, okay? So to do that, I always hold the top and I just pour like this. Keep an eye on the level, and that should be enough. That's hot. So you've got to be careful now. We just leave that to marinate over there. I like to swill the milk a little bit like that, just so it's all milky. Oh, I was gonna have black, wasn't I? Forget that. We'll give Lee most of the milk. I had a drop, but I'm all right with that. We'll leave that on the side because I don't think there's any left in it. Give that a little stir, and then also what I would never do, try not to get the coffee spoon in with the tea because it can make the tea taste a bit like coffee. But that's all right because it's Petch, and he's all right with that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Thought he would be. And then what I like to do is just take the bag, try not to get it on your scripts, and put it in the bin. Put that in there, and that, my friends, is coffee and tea. Right, very exciting. Jade has given me the secret package. This is probably the first letter that's ever been addressed to me at the Voiceover Gallery. It says Ross Grant, care of the Voiceover Gallery. Now I'm going to open it and let's see what's it. Imagine if this was the contract for the massive job.
I mean, it's been sat there for like a week.
It's not going to be the contract for the massive job. It's been sat there for a week. It is from Lime Pictures. Please sign where indicated and return to me. Thanks, Lauren from Lime. It's from Hollyoaks. It's for a voiceover contract for Hollyoaks.
Oh, there you go. Right there on Laura's desk.
So I will sign this and leave it on your desk, Laura. Hope you're having a good time in Budapest. Gareth, how you doing? Apparently you make wonderful documentaries, and I currently am making my own wonderful documentary.
Very good.
I just do a vlog basically. So don't worry, we won't film any of this stuff. But I just document my life. I was speaking to Hannah Fairclough the other day, who said she went out for a meal or something with you recently. And she said Gareth makes the most wonderful documentaries in the world.
You'll like this one then.
Amazing. So yeah, because I think Robin's going to be the engineer, isn't he, as well, for over at Title Roll.
Correct,
I've worked with him all the time at Flicks as well, so it's like a little reunion. Just been watching some of this.
Yeah.
We won't. It's embargoed. We won't give any of this away on here. But it looks amazing.
Good. Oh,
Absolutely. So I think Rob's just in a session at the moment, and then we'll get to go through. Right, while we talk about it, you lot are gonna have to just go away for a bit, and we'll see you later. But we'll do some time lapses in there with no audio, so we don't give anything away. There you go, kids. There's one episode done. Don't know what Lee could capture of that during. It's a little bit of a weird setup. That wouldn't normally kind of do that kind of setup. We would have had this screen working, but it wasn't working. So I had to end up standing here, looking at the screen that's over here, and then Rob was cueing me karate style. It was a good cueing that, Rob, though.
Good.
That worked, man. It works brilliantly. It's like, because, you know, because you get little lights in studios and like flick on and off when you're supposed to speak, but it's just, that's seems more solid to me, that, which is good.
Low tech.
Low tech, the real way. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Any news on the animation job?
No.
Nothing from Flicks yet. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Oh, I tell you, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking.
Unless, like I don't think they will have, unless they've emailed Laura and then emailed Roddy, and Roddy's not told me.
Ah, right. Well, one of them would have told me. I've not had any messages through. And Hannah, who's the director of the whole thing, got her on Facebook. I don't think she sent me a message. Let me see. Maybe.
I mean, the signal is bad in here.
No, I've got no messages through. So it looks like no news is good news so far, because I've told them to tell me either way. So I think it could be today or tomorrow. It might even be tomorrow when I find out. The first day on the job is Thursday, so they would probably have to tell us tomorrow.
Yeah.
But they've already told Laura to tell me to like be free that day anyway, just in case. So it's not like, I mean, they could leave it till Wednesday, I suppose, because they've penciled it almost. Bum, bum, bum. Our work here is done. Let's go. Right, on our way back from Lily's, had some gluten-free cake this time, a little bit more healthy than last time. Just had an email through from Emma Edmondson. Emma, massive shout out to you, not seen you in ages. She's asked me a question that so many people ask me, so many actors ask about getting into voiceover. I want to answer it now because it ties in with the voiceover stuff we've been like viewing, you've been viewing today. And she's asked me really, she says, listen, I've done a couple of voiceovers this year already. She sent those off as MP3 files to agents to try and get representation. Some she heard from, some she didn't. But ultimately she feels she needs a voice reel with more stuff on it, more commercials, documentaries to actually show off her voice as opposed to just a couple of pieces she's done. And she's like, I don't know who should do these, where I can get them done. I don't know who to trust, all this kind of stuff. And she doesn't know who does them up here in Manchester. A couple of things on this, I can't go into too much depth now, but a couple of things when you want to get a voice reel done, guys, right? There are two massive pointers and two massive pitfalls I see actors fall into all the time. One is going for a voice reel and getting it recorded before you're ready. You've got to be ready to record your voice reel, otherwise it is a complete and utter waste of money. And by being ready, I mean you've got to have researched the industry, researched where you sit in it, researched all your pieces and the reads you're going to do on that reel, and ultimately understand where you fit in. And you've got to practice the hell out of the reads you're going to do for your piece before you go and record them. It will be like the equivalent of an actor showing up on set and having never acted before in his life, and just expecting it to work out well. It's not. It's going to be a total pile of dog shit, and it's just going to be a complete and utter waste of your money. So make sure you feel confident and ready to do a reel. You probably do, Emma, because you've done a couple of jobs already, but make sure you feel ready to do that. Secondly, don't ever go to a one-stop shop to get your voiceover reel done, because a lot of people will offer you a whole one-stop service, will give you the scripts, will tell you what to read, will record it for you, edit it for you, master it for you, all this stuff. What happens then is you end up getting a generic reel with reads on it that 30 or 40 other voiceover artists have had as well, and they've all been to get their reel done by them. And then you send it off to agents, and agents go through it, listen to it, and go, wait a minute, I've heard this Galaxy Ripple advert 40 times in the last 2 weeks. Why is that? That's because everybody is getting their reel done by the same people. So don't go with a one-stop shop. What I would do instead is practice, like I say, find all your pieces, 7 pieces for a reel, 3 commercial pieces, 2 corporate pieces, 2 documentary pieces. Practice the hell out of them so you're so confident you know you can nail it in 1 or 2 reads, and then just book a professional studio with a professional engineer, and if you want, and some studios offer this, a professional voice reel director. I've done this a few times because the Voiceover Gallery offer this service as well, and then get them to record your pieces with you that you're bringing to the party, not pieces that you've then, been given by them. At that point, you book an hour of studio time, and you should get a really decent reel done in that time, an hour or 2. It'll probably cost you in total 250 quid for the studio hire and the edit, and then obviously your time putting into actually sourcing the scripts. But if you want any help with that, Emma, and you've got any more questions, let me know. try out voiceover workshops, people like Gravy for the Brain, do a Google on those. Peter Dixon and Hugh Edwards do some great online training, but ultimately you've got to be ready to do your reel before you go and throw that money at it, otherwise it's a total waste. Hope that helps. Tweet me at Ross A. Grant, at Act On This TV if you need any help with that. I'm going to be covering loads more of this in the vlogs. Just watch what I do and watch what I'm doing in the industry, and I'll try and get my agent on and we'll talk a bit more about it in depth then. But yeah, I hope that kind of helps for now. What I'm doing now is I'm going home. Petch is going on holiday to Cos, okay, and then it means that I'm going to be self-vlogging from here on out. I'm going to be holding the camera. I'll get Sean to do a bit of camera work tomorrow as well, but we've got an exciting day tomorrow coming up. Lots of meetings, lots of cool stuff. I'm going to take you with me, show you behind the scenes of it all. And I hope you enjoy. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm not a cameraman. Petch, you've done such a good job over the last 3 episodes. I'm going to be put to shame, but we'll see what happens. Stay with me no matter what, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow for a bit more Watch Ross. Good morning, everybody. The sun has just come up here in Manchester on a rather drizzly day, but a beautiful day. Anything could happen today. Every day above ground is a great day. I'm excited about it. We've got a few things going on today. This is the day where me and Sean decide, well, we didn't decide actually, Petch forced us to self-vlog because he's swanned off to Cos. Thanks for that, Petch. We'll get some video or pictures of Petch in Cos by the end of this vlog, I'm sure. I hope you're enjoying that, by the way, mate. We've got a meeting this morning with Dave Carraher from Carraher's. You've met him a few times now. We're going to be doing that at Hotel Football in Manchester. He's going to be introducing us to his business partners. We're going to be talking about how Master and Monocle can tie in with their brand. Then this afternoon we've got a meeting with Annabelle from Northwest Intro. Going to be doing that on the 7th in Media City. Going to be introducing you to her company, seeing how we can all work together. And then I'm still waiting on a phone call from my agent about the animation job. I'm excited, I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, but we'll see what happens with that. And then anything could happen in between. You know what it's like when we get the camera out, like all hell breaks loose. So I'm excited about that. I'm just excited about everything, but I'm really excited to bring you guys with us. All right, let's go. So here we go. This is the new angle for self-vlogging. Thanks for this, Petch. I'm gonna hold it as tightly as I can so it doesn't rock around the car, but hopefully it'll be okay. I've got some amazing news to announce.
Oh.
Well,
Is it?
Basically,
Is it the news we've been waiting for?
I was walking home from the gym this morning. You all saw me on the way to the gym because I did a bits of camera.
We predicted this, didn't we?
We predicted this. However, Roddy,
2 hours.
my voiceover agent, phoned me very early from Starbucks.
Oh, I'm excited.
And he said, does such and such a job, he said the title of it that I can't tell you guys because I signed a non-disclosure act, like, agreement thing. He said, does this job mean anything to you? I was like, yeah, it's probably the biggest voiceover job I've ever been for in my life, Roddy. He went, oh, well, it's not my job. Laura's been booking it in, but she's away. They've just called to say they'd like you 9 AM Thursday. You've got the job. So, smashed it.
That is
Beat all the big boys, got the job. And Hannah, who watches the vlog, Hannah Fairclough, the director of this, she'll even be first to say, we didn't think I would be getting the lead role in this thing because there were some big names in it, and we were convinced one of those big names already had the job before I'd even recorded for it. So I came away from there thinking, well, I know I've got the talent to do this, but I think this big TV corporation are going to go with a name and they're going to go with the experience that he brings to the table and all this kind of stuff, and maybe they won't give the experienced yet new guy a go at it. My theory was completely shot out of the water because they've gone, we don't want any of the people who've done loads of stuff before. We started a new show. We want new talent, new people. So if anything, just give me even greater belief in myself. Just go for everything regardless of who else is going for it. Don't look at, if you're an actor and you look at someone in the waiting room and you're like, oh, there's that name, they're going to go with them. I'm proof now that they don't always do that, and so are a lot of people.
Cue some music now.
Cue some music about believing, but not R. Kelly because it's copyrighted.
R. Kelly, yeah, not Believe I Can Fly.
We got to believe in something. We will believe in us. We got to believe in something. We will believe in us.
So Sean's now holding the camera instead. Going to Hotel Football over here. Who owns it? Ryan Giggs.
Gary Neville.
Gary Neville.
Well, essentially the class of 92.
Class of 92, basically. They all own it. Scholesy, Nicky Butt, all them lot. maybe they'll get on the vlog. Gonna go and meet Dave now. He's 2 business partners. I think we're making suits for him, to be honest. Dave Caraher.
Features in every episode.
Features in every, yeah. You know Dave, features in every episode so far. Hey, so how's things going then? This is what I find a lot of people doing. They'll start off like this and they put their heart and soul into it and they go for it and they create something that's spectacular because it's got that personal touch and because it's all based and predicated on relationships. And then what happens is then they get too big and they forget what got them to that point, and then it all goes to shit. And it's like, actually, you've forgotten what made you special in the first place, so it's keeping hold of that specialness always. And that's absolutely what we're about. How do you boys think, like, I can help you technology-wise? Where are you up to, like, website and stuff? And then we can begin looking at lead acquisition and ultimately converting those leads into clients. And that can be done in really clever ways. So there you go, fruitful meeting with Dave and the boys. No doubt we'll see more of them on future vlogs. Exciting future for their business. We're now going to head off to somewhere and get some food. Don't know where that's going to be. Little surprise for you. Then we're meeting Annabelle from Northwest Intro this afternoon at Media City UK. She runs a high-end kind of introductory site, dating site, all that kind of stuff. She's probably going to try and get me on the dating site. Annabelle, I'm a man in demand. I don't need a dating site. Look at me, I'm surrounded by women. Watchdog? I don't think so. WatchRoss. Made it to on the 7th, having a brew, as usual, coffee addicts. Waiting for Annabelle, she's coming up to meet us here now. We're basically talking to her about her brand. I'm helping her with some Facebook ads, actually. If anyone needs any help with Facebook ads and Facebook targeting, give me a shout.
Oh, you set yourself up there.
Excellent. However, we're going to look at ways that we can tie our brand, Master and Monocle, the clothing line, into Annabelle's brand, because Annabelle basically runs a high-end, like I've said many times, like a high-end introductory dating service. So there'll be a lot of guys who come to her who want to be introduced to potential girls, or guys with guys, girls with girls, whatever. No, none of that. And they're going to want to look good. So we're like, actually, you know what? If you want to look good for your first date, Master and Monocle, we'll dress you up, make you look the part.
We know how important first impressions are.
Although I look like a tramp today.
Yeah. If you were on a first date.
doesn't.
If he was on a first date, well, I'm winning. I'm going home with him.
Tweet me if we were on a first date and I dressed like this. Would you personality over style?
Would you let that first date last the whole night?
Yep.
Would you have a second date?
Yep.
Or would you leg it?
So talk about Facebook ads. So
This is where I fall asleep.
well, you need to listen. You need to listen up to this because we're going to need this. So ultimately, I mean, Facebook has an ungodly amount of data on you, on me, on you, on all our family, all our friends, stuff you would not believe they know about us through using their platform. What they do, which is very kind of them, is give us access to that information to retarget people with our adverts. So you can drill down into the minutiae of like anything about anybody and go, I want to show this particular advert to this subset of people in this geographical location, this age group, this sex, this whatever. And you can then like quadruple the power of that if you tie it into your own website as well. So if you have something called a Facebook tracking pixel on your website, that tracks every single visitor to your website, tracks every page they visit, and then you can tell Facebook, hey Facebook, any person who visits this page on the website in the last 30 days, show them this advert. This will blow actors' minds. If I, for instance, wanted to land an agent that was one of the top London agencies, I can very cleverly, and I bet no actor's done this, so this is info these kids are going to use. I could go, right, I want to target this ad, and this might be an ad of me on video or my show reel or something with a catchy headline to catch somebody's attention, and say just show this to people who work for United artists, United, or people who just work for independent talent, or people who just work for Troika, or one of the big agencies down south. Well, it's completely true. The amount of fake profiles on Tinder is insane.
I said that every girl's photos have done that funny angle.
There's loads of fake ones. You see this girl who clearly looks like an American supermodel. In the background are American number plates, and she says she's Jenny, 22, from Scunthorpe. Bullshit.
She is not.
Facebook, without a doubt, still right now, the most underpriced attention online, really. Back in the lift on the way down. Sean, got any almost closing words for the vlog?
No.
Excellent, that's Sean's contribution to the vlog. Cut! Right, we've decided we're actually not going to end the vlog just yet. I was going to get the train home, Sean was going to go to the gym. I actually decided we're going to go to somewhere called the Alchemist instead, which is a bar. I think he's going to have a beer. I'm just going to have a coffee for the 4th time today, or whatever it is.
Slight edge moments.
These are slight edge moments for making positive decisions that are going to compound. Going to compound into massive achievements. So follow us to the Alchemist. Let's go.
Got to believe in something. We will believe in us.
Throwing you out. It's basically
I'm close to that.
It's we just basically as a brand.
So as you saw, we got kicked out of the Alchemist. Basically, we were dancing. They were very suspicious because I was only having soda water and lime. They were wondering why I was dancing, because I'm high on life and I don't need anything else to dance. Unfortunately, a woman came out and said, "Oh, we're looking after our brand. Get out." I'm trying to help you bloody promote your brand, love. I'm putting you on the best vlog ever for free. She didn't want to be on it for free. Petch, one thing we've realised on this vlog is what?
We need you.
Petch, we need you.
We need you, Petch.
Quit your holiday, just come back early. I want to read you Richard Grady's text right now. Thanks for your text, Rich. He's not even said hi, Ross. He's put ideas for the vlog. Brilliant. Dinosaurs.
What we're going to do with them?
I don't know how I can sort that out for you, Rich. More danger. I'm thinking whitewater rafting, wrestling with a bear, maybe free climb up the Manchester Hilton.
We could do that.
Thanks, Rich. Good suggestions. Fly a proper petrol radio controlled plane instead of that girly drone. Petrol always sorts the men from the boys. Well, you wouldn't fly a bloody petrol anything, Rich. My God, you are a boy. Oh, and well done on the new VO. Because I told him I got the new voiceover job this morning. I told my brother, he's obviously told Rich. I look forward to a generation of kids growing up with a weird Manc accent. Brilliant. This is where you pop my Twitter deets on the screen and tell everyone to buy my books. Oh, and stop swearing. Oh, sorry. And stop swearing. Our nephew watches this vlog. You f***ing I'll bleep that, obviously. Maybe bleep that last bit he's put. You're welcome. Well, thanks, Rich. How do we end this one? Obviously with bye for now, but how do we end that?
You getting out the car?
I can't do the door slam again.
What about a Indiana Jones roll across the bonnet?
3, 2, 1. Bye for now.
We've got to believe in something. We will believe in us.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. It really would mean the world to me if you would leave a comment telling me what you enjoyed and what you'd like to see more of next time. If you want to catch more episodes, please head over to facebook.com/WatchRoss. Give that page a like and a follow, and I'll be back real soon. All right, bye for now.
If we don't succeed with Master and Monocle, at least we might end up on this programme if all our t-shirts shrink in the wash. Every cloud.